Hi everybody, a very warm welcome to all of you. I hope all of you are doing pretty well. Yeah, so I think today all of us are waiting for sales, right? And how to increase sales, how to basically get more clients, how to do lead generation with AI. Today my topic is going to be focused on these areas of AI. Now according to me, we have got two aspects when it comes to AI. One is from a lead generation standpoint. Right? Second is from a standpoint of what we call is how do you actually use this technology to help you in service your existing customers. So it's not just about it's not just about aspect of just helping you with an output, not really. I mean, not just generating business and need, but also how do you service, how do you keep your existing clients intact? That's also equally important, in the line of business that we are in, because most of our business today comes from a concept of word of mouth, and I'm sure that all of you will agree that word of mouth plays extremely important role in a line of work. And if we are able to somehow retain this effectively, then we are able to actually utilize AI in a much better way. Number one. Number two, we're also then able to give solutioning to our clients. And number three, we're also able to generate a lot of referrals, a lot of output for our for our existing client as well. So we want to do three things. We basically want to do, we also want to keep in mind uh, that it's not just about generation, it's also about retention of a client as well. And obviously, if we can somehow get existing clients to give us more and more, more and more work, that will also basically help you all or help us, to look things in a much better way. So let's look at these three things currently, and let's see how do we actually work it out with AI. Okay. Let me really share my screen for a second. So what I've done is today's session is I've gotten multiple scenarios, and I'll also basically be giving you. I mean, I'll also be making some dummy data in a real time basis to kind of show you that this is a scenario how will things keep on changing for us, okay? And how things can actually work out for us. So here we go. If you look at AI from a sales mastery perspective, that how do we actually master sales with AI, and how do we transform this? So first, let's ask a big question. The big question that we all have today, currently with this volatile market and falling market. So I'm sure there are some investors who are looking to exit. You know, there are some investors who are a little brave and looking to enter. Correct. So the big question is, who will invest next, and how much they will invest? Does AI have an answer to this question? Well, today AI tools are capable enough to predict which clients are ready to invest before they can tell you. So depending on the historical patterns, depending on what people have said in the past, you know, we can look at that. Let me change things. Let me just. So number one, I can start using AI, to basically understand who will, which clients are ready to invest before it can tell. Number one. Number two, follow-ups. See what happens is sometimes we have to keep following up with our clients, right? So never let the lead go cold. AI can track touch points and tell you when to follow up at what point in time. Number two. Number three, that how can I personalize and I can scale? I can scale across thousands of clients, thousands of staff without needing extra staff. That's not possible with AI. Well, that's also possible. So we look at these three things, how understand from data, who will invest next, never miss a follow-ups. Most importantly, scale without hiring. Okay. So how do you basically scale without hiring? Which is very, very well. Now, reality check. If you see, we have contacts spread across different fields, spreadsheets, Excel, WhatsApp, memory, right? Second, we have inconsistent follow-ups. A leads go cold because there's no tracking system. You can't track anything properly. Number three, generic messaging. We keep on sharing the same message to everybody. We don't personalize the messages for everybody for ourselves. It's like we're going fishing, but we do not know where the fishes are. And that's the sad reality. Because unlike large corporates, we might not have a system, we might not have things in place. Today with AI can act like a sales multiplier for you. So AI doesn't replace you, it amplifies you. It helps you to prioritize, personalize, and predict. And it works 24 by 7 without any fatigue. So, what can AI do right now? AI can, number one, learn from your client behavior patterns. Number one. Number two, it gives you the next best action to be taken. And number three, I can also suggest calling agents, calling clients. And I can basically also do a bonus thing as well. Right? So, your personalized sales assistant never forgets, always recommends you, and scales instantly thousands of times. It's like basically having a personalized coach for you every single time. So, with the very first problem, let me just talk about one by one. I don't know who to call. I don't know whom to talk to. I do not know who is a potential person who can invest in this point in time. So, sometimes you also give us emotional decisions. So, can AI actually analyze it and help me to do things in a better way? Well, definitely it can do that. So, let me show you how. Yeah. Now, for this activity, I'll first go to ChatGPT. Let me make some dummy data first. I'm a mutual fund distributor. I've got over 100 clients who invested in me in different funds. Can you please help me with this simulated data where clients are invested in different mutual funds across different folios, and also amount they've invested, what is CAGR, what time did they invest, what day did they invest? Can you help me with an Excel data on this, please? Now, one way to look at this is I can also basically utilize AI by actually helping me, and I can actually give my statement without the person's name, and I can ask AI to help me with the report and Excel sheet format. Like if I have a CAM statement of somebody, I can also simply upload the CAM statement and figure out what they have done. Assume that you have Excel data with you. You have some amount of MIS, some amount of Excel with you. How will you actually then go about analyzing data and stuff? So I've got data, client ID, client name, folio name, mutual funds, investments, investment date, day of the investment, holdings, and CAGR. I've got some data over here with me in the scenario. Okay. Now, let me download this. Okay. So I have an Excel sheet right now. Which contains anonymous data of folio number, mutual fund name, investment date, day of investment, holding period, and CAGR. I've got approximately 110 clients in this portfolio right now. Let me first ask AI to do data analysis. And for this, the best tool is ChatGPT. So you go to ChatGPT, upload this data. You can first ask AI, can you please give this data and give me a high-level report and client insights. So this is my prompt. But it's simple. It will be written, can you please read this data and give me high-level report, client insights. Asking with client behavior too. Also make relevant charts for me. and Grafton, the center. So what will happen is AI will do the hard work for me right now. It will start giving me graphs, charts, data, all that stuff automatically. Here we are. These are investment patterns, average investment, median investment, range, indicates mid to high ticket retail investors. What is the average CAGR? Top performer, lowest performer, holding period of these clients. What is the client behavior that I have right now? So, what is the behavior? What is the focus strategy? What are the return versus holding behavior of my clients? What are the timings? The investing after salary cycles, react to the market news, followed by the prompts. And this is a clear SIP pattern visible over here. And this is a behavioral side effect. This is the strategic one. Push SIP conversion. High value clients give personal reviews, retention focus, mid-tier upsell SIP conversions, and low level advocate them in digital engagement. This is a behavioral coaching. So position them as a wealth coach, not just an advisor. Educate on market cycles, long-term compounding, volatility, trigger-based engagement, product strategy, and they also give me all the charts over here as well. So see, very quickly, if I had to analyze Excel on my own, it would have taken me ages. But with AI, I'm now able to figure out stuff automatically. So suppose if I ask AI, can you please help me with the top 10 customers in my portfolio? And also, what are their investments, where they invested? Also, give me one more chart of which are my top 10 customers who got the highest returns and top 10 customers who got the lowest returns. So help me with this insight, please. Now, see, you have data. Problem is that we are not able to analyze data properly. So if we're able to analyze data very, very well, then AI can actually do a lot of stuff for you, which we never imagined, which we never thought about. Okay. Let them actually come up with some patterns right now. Let's see what they come up with. Just give me a second. Let the data come out. I'm just trying to pull off something for you. Meanwhile, just give me one second, guys. Okay. Just log into my email ID. So I just want to stop a screenshot for a minute, please. Double my just a minute. Okay, next on our list. All right. So now let me just quickly one more time share my screen. So this is my top 10 clients, guys. Look at this. Okay. Top 10 clients. So my clients are what is the investment, what is the fund, what is the CAGR, what is the holding years. These are my top 10 clients with highest returns. They give me a chart on this one. Right? They were top 10 global highest returns. They got an average return of 15 to 17% right now. Now, these are my top 10 global lowest returns. So they've got a returns of almost 8 to 10% right now. And, you know, you can see over here that the clients who are actually getting high returns, they are advocates, they're revenue generators, referral generators. They're upsell ready clients as well. People holding period is between 3 to 4 years, usually are best performers. People who are holding your funds less usually don't get good performance, unfortunately. What you should do next? Protect my top client, right? So your portfolio is stable, you can optimize slightly. Let's review the portfolio with them. Upsell your winners. So wherever basically I've got winners, I'm giving them good returns. I can upsell them, tell them to invest more. And I can also identify some top performing funds, create a recommended model portfolio, and tell people how to really go about it. So I can do everything with data today. Usually I would have done this manually, but today I'm sure that all of you must be spending a lot of time in figuring out your top 5, top 10, top 20 funds. But with the help of technology, with the help of AI, you are now able to understand this in a much, much better way. How many guys over here feel this? Give me a I do on chat box. That today, if you see, by just doing prompt engineering, by giving insights on your data, you're able to get a better insights on your clientele. And this activity would have taken 1 day, 2 days, lot of time, very time consuming activity. But today, you see, I am able to do this in fraction of seconds. And that, my friends, is the power of AI. How many guys over here find this to be extremely, extremely useful? If you do, give me a useful on chat box, right? And this is the level of insight you should be looking at. So you don't just look at data from a data perspective. Look at data from an insight perspective. Ask care for suggestions because you got a top data analyst sitting for you, working with you. You just have to ask him questions. And the better questions you ask, the better the output's going to become. So it's just about asking questions anyway. Yeah. Are we clear on this point? If we are clear, give me a clear on this point, everybody. Number one. Okay. Does anybody have any questions? Feel free to ask me in the chat box. I'll be more than happy to help you out. But if you're clear so far, give me a clear chat box. Okay, cool. Now, next, what I'll do next is let me show you a small little video. How can I get better insights? What I can do? What are the other stuff I can do with this right now? Okay, let me talk about that as well. Let me just show you a very good video on this, on how to get more insights on charts, graph, interactive dashboards with AI on the same as well. So how to take it how it is takes for granted. Because you would say how safe is client data? So see, this AI tools got trained on a model. So concerned about it, I would say use Claude. Claude keeps data secure very, very well. फर्स्ट प्रॉम्प्ट क्या दिया था मैंने हाँ शो दैट टू यू तो मैंने जो अपना फर्स्ट प्रॉम्प्ट दिया था वो था कि प्लीज रीड दिस डेटा और ये डेटा पढ़ने के बाद आप मुझे बताइए कि मेरे लिए रेलेवेंट चार्ट्स ग्राफ क्लाइंट बिहेवियर इंसाइट बताइए मुझे मेरा फर्स्ट प्रॉम्प्ट ये था मेरा फर्स्ट प्रॉम्प्ट उसके बाद अगेन नेक्स्ट प्रॉम्प्ट कि मुझे मेरे टॉप 10 कस्टमर्स बताइए टेल मी टॉप 10 कस्टमर्स मुझे मेरे बॉटम 10 कस्टमर्स बताइए मेरे बॉटम 10 कस्टमर्स कौन से थे मुझे बताइए कि किन कस्टमर्स को मैंने अच्छा रिटर्न दिया किन कस्टमर्स को मैंने लो रिटर्न दिया मैंने तो मुझे एक पूरा एक पोर्टफोलियो बनाया मेरे क्लाइंट्स का किन की ज्यादा थी किन को कम दिया हमने करंटली ओके उसके बाद आई आस्क्ड एआई टू गिव मी इनसाइट्स क्लियर आई विल पुट माय प्रॉम्प्ट्स ऑन चैट बॉक्स फॉर ऑल ऑफ यू जैसे आप ये प्रॉम्प्ट्स चाहे तो खुद आप कॉपी करके पेस्ट करते यू कैन ट्राई इट आउट एट योर एंड ओके तभी मैं कोई हमें कुछ जैसे क्विक वीडियो गाइस यहाँ पे इन दिस वीडियो लेट मी जस्ट स्पीक अबाउट यू नो how it actually works. Okay, just give me a second. Yes, just one second. Let me just share my entire screen. Let me show you a very quick video on this right now.
List is interactive sales dashboard. This is data visualization. So you could upload over here. They have a little upload icon where you could give it different documents or CSV files that have data or a PDF, and it's going to pull in and create this interactive chart. And all you have to do is say, turn this data into an interactive sales dashboard. That was the prompt, and it created it. Here's our sales, here's our profit, and it's broken up month by month. And then we could go ahead and press publish. Again, I'm just using sample data here, but you could use it with your real information. Here, I just want to show you one quick functionality that might come in if you're building a more comprehensive web app here. But this could also sort data. So if I press sort, it's going to know that this should be 1 through 7. And you can see it's moving 7 over. It's moving 5. It looks like we didn't have 6 in this mix, but it did visualize it in the right order. It could also create visual charts for you. So these are really nice. You could just download this as an image or share it inside of a different type of a presentation. You could create simple to-do list apps. So this one, I'm just going to add a to-do right here. You could go ahead and check this off right here. You could go ahead and remove it. Again, this took a simple prompt to create a simple to-do list app without any instructions. I had previously made one that was based on Microsoft To Do, which is a to-do list app I use, and it was pretty robust right here. And it took me about 7 tries to get it to be exactly like Microsoft To Do and function exactly like Microsoft To Do. I have a different video that I made about this that shows you how to take a screenshot and turn it into a web app like this, and then go ahead and publish it here and share it with your team. Now, here's a little bit more advanced of a dashboard. So this one I called Business Intelligence Dashboard. And you could see it has sales performance, it has market share. If I refresh this page, you could see it has animations, interactivity. We have financial forecast, again, expense and profit, very detailed month by month. Just imagine in a presentation, you create something like this for your job rather than just the same old boring PowerPoint presentations that people usually share in those things. And we have the breakdown. Again, you could upload your own data. So you could use your own data for this and not just some made up numbers. And because we're, again, designing this inside of Claude, we're not even looking at the code. If you wanted to look at the code, this is the code right here. But it's always going to take us to this artifacts preview. And anything we don't like, if we visually don't like something, we could go ahead and ask for a follow-up, and it's going to go ahead and revise that for us. And again, just press publish and share it. And here's an interactive stock market dashboard. Very simple prompts, by the way. I just said create an interactive stock market dashboard. It created one. It picked these stocks. It made up the numbers. Then with a follow-up prompt, I could say, now use this data to populate this dashboard after I get it to look exactly like I want. And it has a very simple layout, but again, could be very handy for a lot of different users.
तो जैसे आपने देखा यहाँ पे डैशबोर्ड बनाना बहुत ही ज़्यादा आसान हो गया है. And I can basically also put things in perspective very, very fast with this. Now, let me show you something very interesting. So what if, say, for example, I want to send a quick snapshot, a quick report to my client every single time, very fast. And then I want to also upsell them something or the other. मैं कैसे करूँगा ये? How will I do that with AI? Let's understand that, okay? Now, for this activity, I would recommend you to use Claude. Don't use anything else. Just use Claude. Claude is like the best tool for this task. And you can see, and I'll show you why it's the best tool. Why you want to use Claude for this activity. Okay. So let me just share my screen one more time. Let me just simply upload the file. तो मैं क्लाउड को बोलता हूँ अभी, please read this data and help me with insights on my client and give me a picture of who my top clients are, who my top clients are, whom I can upsell, cross-sell, my top performing funds, and what I can do to scale up my clientele. First, make me a dashboard. Make me a dashboard. तो अभी क्या होगा? Your AI will start doing the hard work for you. और एक पूरा पूरा एक्सेल शीट पढ़ेगा. एक्सेल शीट पढ़ने के बाद इट बेसिकली स्किल फाइल हो गया. स्किल क्या होता है? स्किल बेसिकली इज दे मेक अ टास्क लिस्ट कि टू डू दिस एक्टिविटी मुझे क्या क्या स्किल चाहिए, क्या क्या करना है. जस्ट लाइक व्हाट ह्यूमंस डू, राइट? वी हैव मल्टीपल स्किल्स राइट नाउ, राइट? We basically say that, okay, I am a skilled analyst, I'm a skilled forecaster, I'm a skilled design guy, whatever that is. So you basically utilize skills for yourself. Let it happen. It's like also what Claude does right now. See, Claude is now looking at data, doing some deep analysis of mutual fund data, right? I think running some commands for us over here at the back. Once it finishes all the analysis for us, okay, on this part, then it'll start making a dashboard for us very, very quickly. So the dashboard say we get insights and we'll try to make a client outreach plan from here. I'll also show you, मैं आपको दिखाऊंगा कि आप नए क्लाइंट्स कैसे लाएंगे. क्योंकि क्लाइंट्स एग्जिस्टिंग क्लाइंट्स हैं हमारे. अगर हमें नए क्लाइंट चाहिए तो कैसे करेंगे, हम क्या करेंगे, हमारा अप्रोच क्या होगा वहाँ पे. Let's look at that aspect as well. I'll show you both the approaches right now. Okay. पर अगर आपको कोई प्रेजेंटेशन बनानी है, मार्केट रिपोर्ट बनाना है, HRA के बनाना है, आप ये सब कर सकते हो इजीली वेरी यूजिंग टूल्स. तो देखिए गाइस, ये मेरा एक बढ़िया क्लाइंट डैशबोर्ड बन गया मेरा. कि टोटल बेसिकली मेरी टोटल एयूएम कितनी है, मेरा करंट पोर्टफोलियो वैल्यू क्या है, टोटल प्रॉफिट जनरेट कितनी क्लाइंट के लिए मैंने, फंड वाइज एयूएम कौन से हैं, व्हाट इज द एवरेज CAGR बाय फंड्स राइट नाउ, व्हाट इज द होल्डिंग पीरियड डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन, व्हाट इज द इन्वेस्टमेंट साइज, विच आर माय टॉप क्लाइंट जिसको सबसे ज्यादा CAGR दिया है हमने, हमारे अपसेल टारगेट्स कौन से हैं जिसको हम बोलते हैं टू बेटर फंड्स, कौन से लोग हैं जो क्रॉस सेल कर सकते हैं हम लोग, स्ट्रेटेजिक इनसाइट्स क्या है फंड्स के ऊपर हमारे, स्केल अप प्लेबुक क्या है हमारा. तो एआई इज लाइक एआई इज लाइक अ पावर हाउस गिविंग रिकमेंडेशन टू यू, लुकिंग एट योर डेटा कि वो क्या करना चाहिए. दैट इज समथिंग विच इज वेरी इंटेलिजेंट इन क्लॉड, एंड क्लॉड इज द बेस्ट टूल फॉर दैट. हमने गाइस फाउंड दिस टू बी सुपर यूजफुल. गिव मी अ थम्स अप ओवर हियर गाइस. Even if you go to a professional analyst and you ask them to do this for you, it will take you, they charge you money for the activity. But today, you're able to quickly make this very, very fast today with the help of AI. You're able to do things very quickly. तो ये बड़ी आसानी कर सकते हो आप. पहले चीज का. सेकंड, अब तो ये तो आ गया मेरे पास, करेक्ट. Now, what if I want to make a personalized AI strategy for each of my clients? Let's do a simple activity right now. Let me just first go to my Google Drive. Uh, You want the prompt with the prompt? Let me upload the data first from Google Drive. Then also give the prompt to you. Don't worry about it. Okay. Second, तो ये हमारा this is our Google Drive. Let me with the prompt for you first. Okay. And then let me just simply go to data. अब समझो मुझे हर एक के लिए एक पर्सनलाइज्ड ईमेल स्ट्रैटेजी चाहिए मैं क्लाइंट के लिए कैसे करूँगा. So by the way, within Google Sheets today, there's a small little command. इसको देखिए आप. देखिए ठीक है. अभी समझिए मैं इसमें बोलता हूँ returns. You use equal to AI, open bracket. Prompt लिखिए पहले आप. Prompt में लिखिए क्या लिखोगे? Analyze this data and help me with key insights and email for this client. My roles are, my column headings are, और आप पहले से अपने कॉलम हेडिंग में पहले आते हैं. ठीक है वेट. कॉलम हेडिंग्स आर एक्स वाई जी. ठीक है. द एनालाइज दिस डेटा. तो मैं इसको सिंपल एक प्रॉम्प्ट दिया. आप मुझे ये डेटा देना है क्योंकि अभी डेटा रेंज होता है. डेटा रेंज जरा ये है. तीनों डेटा दीजिए आपने. यहाँ पे क्लोज ब्रैकेट कर दिया. तो अभी एआई जो है विद इन गूगल शीट्स आ गया है. विद इन गूगल शीट्स देखिए. Plus, based on your investment in this scheme asset potential mutual fund, your key insights. Dear client, I'm writing to provide to you with an update of your mutual fund portfolio. Your investment in XYZ, steady growth reflects strength in blue chip companies. We are continuously monitoring your investment to ensure daily financial goals. Feel free to reach out to me XYZ. तो नाउ ये हमारा एक प्रॉम्प्ट बन गया. इफ आई जस्ट सिंपली टेक दिस प्रॉम्प्ट डाउन, ये अपने आप मुझे यहीं पे, यहीं पे ही इट विल गिव मी personalized email for each one of them, personalized report for each one of them. I can use AI within my Excel sheets. How many guys over here are mind blown with this? If you are mind blown so far, give me an MB on chat box. Me, I'm using a simple free Google Sheets. Harshji. Simple free Google Sheets. Nothing else. अब समझो. ओके तो इतने ईमेल हो गया ये. इंस्टेड ऑफ ईमेल, व्हाट इफ व्हाट इफ आई वांट एआई. मैं एआई को बोलता हूँ अभी, टेल मी पोर्टफोलियो परफॉर्मेंस ऑफ दिस क्लाइंट इन वन लाइन. लुक एट दिस डेटा एंड थिंक like a professional MF analyst. So earlier I had to go to ChatGPT, get rid of them. अभी जरूरत नहीं है. I can simply put a prompt within Google Sheets. Google Sheets will analyze data for me. Okay. एक मिनट. Let me delete everything. Let me give you a heading. Gene therapy. Yes, I think that. I too. So better child has achieved healthy double-digit returns, 14.5% CAGR over the next 3 years holding as a beneficial mutual fund. अब मैं इसको लेकर नहीं जाऊंगा and AI will start generating one line suggestions for me automatically. Pretty cool, everybody. So I can automate WhatsApp messages. I can automate stuff right very easily. So, no, so for hers for ChatGPT, my earlier example, Claude, I'm using Claude free version. I use Claude. I didn't use ChatGPT for that thing. Claude is free. Claude only gives you 4 prompts in a day, free of cost. For ChatGPT to analyze Excel sheet, you require ChatGPT's Go version, which is 400 rupees a month. But for all the Indians today, for 12 months, ChatGPT Go is free. The thing is, you can use ChatGPT Go free of cost for next 12 months automatically. Okay? Are you guys mind blown with the capability of Google Sheets right now? That how Google Sheets can be utilized to give you quick insights about your client, quick insights about your portfolio within Excel itself. If you're mind blown, give me an MB on chat or something. Yeah. That, we never imagined that today you can utilize AI within your Google product itself. पहले तो क्या था कि we had to go to chat GPT, we had to write good answer, we had to write good prompts. But today we don't need to do that. Today we can do these things very, very fast with AI. Pretty cool, everyone. Give me a thumbs up in this video, just over here. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. Yeah, this is helping all of you in your analysis journey and all. Okay. Now, let's go to prospecting. अभी तुमने हमने देखा कि existing clients क्या कर सकते हैं. Let's go to prospecting. So, I'll come to that email part right now. Deepak, hold on to this. Yes, I'll talk about email also. Yes, you can send an email, not through Claude though, but I can send an email through some other tool. I'll talk about what tool can we use for sending email now. So just hold on to that thought of yours. Okay, wait for it. Okay, now let's go prospect new clients. Now, how many of you guys over here would need HNI? I mean, you aspire to have HNI clients. Give me a me on chat box. Okay. You want lots of HNI clients, at least who've got big funding, big portfolios, all that stuff. Correct? You want HNI clients, isn't it? Now I'll show you some very, very interesting trick. Okay. And this is so guys, pay attention to this. Okay? Pay attention. I would say leave everything aside for next 5 minutes. Just see what I do. Okay. So I'll tell AI right now. Go to the internet, search for all the big CEO, CXOs, CFOs of large organization and see who must have got funding or who must have joined a new company at a better salary package. And if I can get the data of them, I want to get the name. I want to get their company name, their individual name, and what is the approximate funding or salary raise they got, which we recently saw in the public news. I want people only from India right now and give me the data in table format, please. So here AI does the hard work. So give me this is the person, Nitin Chugh, role, company, event type, approximate funding. So funding and all publicity. So we got this data of people who got funding, who got some bigger things. etc., etc., etc. So we got these people named over here. Okay? First step, prospects. Second step, I would now like to get their LinkedIn profile for these people. So if you can just search on LinkedIn for each of the profiles, give me the name, company name, and LinkedIn profile of individuals right now over here, please. Because LinkedIn profiles, I click over here. I can basically open the LinkedIn profile of these people. Now, how to get their contact details? If I want to get their contact details, I want to reach out to them. I want to probably do an outreach to them. How do I do that? Okay. So there's a tool in the market which is called as Lusha. Lusha.com. So you can simply go to Lusha. You need to have a company account for this. So you give me a company account. Look at this, okay. So they come over here. See, so basically Lusha extension is there on my computer. And you see mobile number is available out here. And suppose I want to get his mobile number. I want to get the email address. There's also somebody else जिसका we must have seen जिससे we can get email address and phone number. जैसे कि Ranjan Bajaj or a CEO of Slice. तो उनसे इंस्टॉल दूसरा क्रोम एक्सटेंशन को इसके भी email address दी phone number दी दोनों है. Okay. When I take show details, I can get his email address and phone number both. And I can reach out to him. That is how I can go and I can prospect people. I can prospect. I can figure out who they want. How many guys over here are mind blowing? This is actually this is truly exceptional. I mean, this is just out of the world. Give me a MD on chat. Give me the mind blowing factor so far. Yeah. So it's not just about what we call is you know AI. No, I mean AI is just a tool. Okay. What matters is you need to basically now make sure that you are able to do things in a much better way, most importantly, and you're also able to give AI. I mean, you're able to utilize AI effectively by having digital signals. So, I'm not just using AI just like that. I'm utilizing AI like a system, right? I do my research using ChatGPT, and obviously ChatGPT cannot give you contact details of the people, but you need to basically have their um, details via a third-party service. And that's where Lusha comes. Lusha typically is a tool which is like a true caller, which is like a true caller of our industry, right? And because the true caller, they're able to fetch data of the database. So they don't get database of everybody. But yes, people are quite famous. People are, they can get data of most of these people. uh, most of the time. So yes, that's what I do. So Dusha automatically sit on LinkedIn. Yes, it only sits on LinkedIn. Uh, in a free version, you get about 5 6 leads every month. But suppose like if you want to typically use these leads, I mean in a better way. I mean, if you want to use it more, then you need to basically pay for it. I mean, it's not a completely free though. It's free, half paid right now. So yeah. Can you do the Gemini? Yeah, yeah. You can use Gemini also for the same as well currently for this activity. So the thing is, you can use any tool, Gemini, Chat GPT, whatever you want. All tools today can do the same thing for you. To be very honest. अभी I want to just go and try it if I just see. This is my prompt. Yeah. Even signals are there, right? The signal, Lucia, they all are like same. The signal is there. We have a signal higher. We got Lucia. We got other stuff as well. But all work the same. Okay. How do you remember which AI tool is good for what? Yeah, so I experiment, Jignesh. I keep on like trying different tools because I also run a business. Okay. Training is my passion, but I also run a business at the end of the day. So I keep on trying multiple tools for my own business. So whatever I'm showing you, I'm doing it for my own business as well. Correct. So yeah, it's just high experimentation. So I keep on trying different tools, different technology. I'm a very curious person that way. So I keep on doing that. Now, by the way, the same technique that I use can also be applied to any local thing as well. Let's say, for example, suppose that you want to do SIPs, you want to run local searches. So कैसे करूँगा मैं? How will I do that for local businesses? Now, you might not need a phone number for everybody, but even technique, you can use the technique if you want. If you want to drive, mid-size uh, tickets, I would like to get data of all the people who own a textile showroom in Mumbai, especially in Santa Cruz, Khar, Andheri, Bandra. Can you give me the list for me of the people, their owner name if possible, mobile number or the number listed on Just Dial, and help me with the data in table format, please. So the thing is, you can also ask AI to look at a local customer website and get this data for you. And then AI will search the internet, figure out stuff for you, give the data to me. See, shop name, area name, category, Contact number is not directly shown. So no worries. We will actually go copy the same problem. Go to Perplexity right now. Look at this, guys. Now, at least significant number है वो तो मिल गया. Okay. So just dial. So basically, Perplexity can do a better job at this task as compared to ChatGPT. So if you text it, इसमें कोई A/B testing करनी पड़ेगी. With A/B testing, you'll be able to then get data that leads and then get your telecallers to call them up, figure out about it, and generate more sales data than anybody. So this is a fresh lead generation. Pretty interesting, everybody. Yeah, in terms of how to do this. Did you guys find this tech hack to be very effective, everybody? Found this to be super cool. Give me a cool on chat box, right? So this is actually one more technique of doing it. This is my prompt. So try कीजिए. Give 5 minutes to all of you. Try it out. See for yourself. See if you're able to get it right now or not. Anything that you have in mind, which you want to ask me. Anything any use case that you would want me to showcase to you. Also, be more than happy to do that as well. In case you have a use case in mind, in case you have an idea in mind from a sales perspective, feel free to ask. We're more than happy to help you out. So I'll show you a couple of them. I showed you how to get new leads, how to get data, how to look at data, how to look at Excel along with data as well. Any use case that you're in, guys. More than happy to figure out. So related to LinkedIn, if one can send multiple messages by single prompt to identities, well, you can do that. But the thing is that you can ask AI for it to give you step by step. So if I'm just asking you to try it out. The prompt that I gave you, I would want you to go and try it out at your end. Okay. So let's take if I have to send multiple messages to people, how do I do that? Right? Let's understand that. It's actually fairly simple. Let's say if I come over here, so I'm going to data from LinkedIn, right? So I can simply tell them that I'm a mutual fund advisor. I advise HNIs to help them on how to look at their investments and assist them with their portfolios. Can you please give me a personalized messages for each of the above individuals and help me that how can they actually go ahead and do personal reach out for everybody? Just help me out with the same, please. Now, what will happen basically is AI will do this, read about thing, read their portfolio, and give me a personalized email for each one of them. They're in a sent to everybody. Pretty amazing. Now, I'll show you a small trick on this one, okay? What if I had taken some perplexity? The first things first, I can include or I can link my email to perplexity. Let me just show you something interesting. Let me do go to connectors. So I will connect my Gmail to it, okay? So first of all, connect to Gmail. So click on the button in connectors, connect your Gmail account to perplexity. So once you've done that, okay, then I can ask perplexity, can you please tell me my last email? Let's see, do read my email first. Check my inbox for a mail that arrived today. Okay, so good. So that means my email has been working. That's great. Yeah. Let me just stop this right off. So that's my email has been working absolutely fine. Now, let me put the same prompt on AI first. Let me put the same prompt. Let me ask AI to first help me with the names of people. So AI will give me the names of people, previous companies, no changes, details. If I tell them, yep. Can you find their LinkedIn profiles? I'll tell them, let's send, let's send them a personalized email to each one of them. And I can do this via my Gmail. So because Perplexity is linked to my Gmail, hopefully, right, I should be able to send the email from here only. It'll take a bit of time. Let it happen. So that is the agentic AI. Agentic AI. This is agentic AI. AI is able to like build something, do something for you, right? It doesn't take so much of time for saying it. Verify. See, you send an email to me. And I was going to tell it, since you are linked to my Gmail, can I send the email manually from here? Okay, so the thing is, we just search or can just like outline something. It's not bad still. Give me an outline though. And then I can basically want and I can copy it and I can send it from my personal inbox. But that is what you can do right now with these tools very, very fast, right? So you can actually do this very easily. Now, what if you want to send in bulk? Then what do you do about it? Before I move ahead, are we all clear until this stage, everybody? How to find leads, how to prospect leads, how to get the email address, how to write a personalized email for each of your prospects right now. If you are clear, give me a clear chat box. Yeah, so far. That's how we did the entire process. Yeah. Okay. Now let's go ahead. Now, to be very honest, we can do this very easily. It's very simple. There's a tool by the name called as Relay. Relay is a agentic AI platform. It basically allows you to build AI agents, right? And with these AI agents, I can actually do personalization. So let's say I have to now copy into the manually, but with Relay, I can do this automatically. Let me show you how. So let's first take this data of ours that we got from here in a table format. Yes. But let me make some memory data right now because I don't have the email addresses of these people. Let me make a memory data. What do they say? Leads name, email, page. Name, email, investment, info. So let me take my old Excel which I had taken earlier. Let me just take a couple of plans from there. Okay, so it's a fund name, investment, date, day, uh, investment, and holding period. This is my returns. Yeah. Hitesh, known address, gmail.com, Roshni, Rani Roshni at gmail.com. Okay. I'm going to say that we will do this. On top. On top. Okay. So I have this fund, I have the returns, I have everything with me. No one more. Now, suppose I want to send a personal email to this guy, these two people. I don't do it manually, I will do it via AI. I will do it like in bulk. How do I do that? Let me just say leads enough, the sheet name. Let me give the link of the sheet to, let me give the link of this sheet first. Let me relate to that. It's a simple tool in which you can actually make agents of your own. Let's try to make an agent. Let me simply say, create an agent. I want to have a personal assistant. I want to use my Gmail. I want to use Google Sheets. Okay, next. Now I'm going to possibly say, I want to send a quick email to my client on their portfolio, as well as advice for a meeting to discuss further investment opportunity without being salesy. The sheet from where data has to be pulled, where data has to be pulled, is let me use prompt, press enter. Now what will happen? AI will do the hard work for me. Looking at Google Sheets, seeing what my rows are, seeing what my columns are. Okay. Now, tell me what columns headers do you have? Let me really give my sample row, sample sheet. My data. So now see, it'll start looking at my sheet automatically. It'll draft a personal email from ChatGPT, send an email automatically as well. This is all done by AI. I'm not doing anything. I'm not using my hand. Nothing is there. Okay. It's not happening because of AI, guys. That's it. So it's done. Let's see what's going to happen. This is called AI agent, guys. Let's see what happens. You first start the run. It looks at Google Sheets. Look at the sheet number one. From that sheet number, it looks at the rows. Okay, that's it. This row goes to ChatGPT. ChatGPT writes a personalized email. Then that email goes via your Gmail account. Send the email to the client. Let's run it. Let's test it out. Let's look at the first row of Hitesh. Start test run. So now what has happened is it basically automatically sends an email to my other account. Let's see what email went by. There's an email that went by to me. Let's see if the email actually came to me or not. Where is gmail.com? Let's see what happens. Just give me a second. Let me just open my email inbox. Just give me one second, guys. Yeah. Fresh. Okay. Look at this, guys. I got an email at 5:17 p.m. Quick update on your hotel emerging portfolio. Hi, Tesh. I hope you're doing pretty well. I want to check with update with you. Thank you so much for patience. I feel like we can set up a casual check-in to review how the things are going with you. Warm regards, Tesh Point. And I got my email over here. Okay. How many guys found this to be like wow? Isn't this crazy? Give me a wow on chatbox. That ChatGPT wrote the email. Agent saw my Google Sheets. And now I can actually go and I can automate my outreach with thousands of clients in one day. That was just what? With just prompting skills, nothing else. So now we officially entered from the world of generative AI to agentic AI, right? Or AI agents. And what we just did right now, guys, we built our first AI agent at this point in time. Pretty amazing. Yeah, Deepak, yeah, so if you want Outlook, you can do Outlook also. So thing is, you simply come back to Relay. Now, suppose it's your Gmail, you want Outlook. So see, this is an agentic AI platform. Yeah. So I can always change this to whatever tool that I want. I can simply click on edit. I can simply edit this step, edit the workflow. And instead of this one, I can simply delete this step and I can add Outlook mail. Right? Say create a reply. So whatever. I can also give a prompt and simply say instead of this, add Outlook. I can say instead of Gmail, add Outlook in last step. And then they'll edit the workflow for me. They'll actually add Outlook in there. So the thing is, you can decide your email preferences. That's totally upon you, right? on how you want to do this. And see, now my Outlook is being done over here. So that is not a problem. But then you have to click on connect. You have to connect with your credential. I don't have Outlook ID though, but I have to connect with my credentials. When I connect with my credentials, this will be connected to my Outlook automatically, and then I can actually send email by Outlook. So you can use any email provider, Outlook, Gmail, Yahoo, Redis, whatever you want. I mean, whatever connection you're using right now, correct? PUBG. Oh, anything else, guys? Any other questions on this part till now? Did you guys find this to be like better than what we better than what GPT and all do? So with you, we're using GPT at the back, but now we're connecting GPT to our third party tools. That's what we're doing right now, right? And AI agents are saying, but AI agents is a very fancy term. But what are AI agents? You simply give AI access to third party tools, right? So people who are wondering that what are AI agents? How do they actually work? What actually happens? Let me quickly show you like a very simplistic video, on what are agents and why agents are the future of the entire industry. Why do we see these agents to be going forward the best things? Because today, you don't want AI to be working in isolation. You don't want AI to just do things within ChatGPT. You ultimately want the AI to talk. You ultimately want AI to speak. You typically want AI to talk to your Gmail account, talk to your Excel sheets, talk to your other aspects, and that is where usually we are able to look at uh, these tools exploding. And now within ChatGPT, within these third-party platforms, we are having AI agents inbuilt. So many people might not know this, but you can also connect to an AI agent within ChatGPT also. Let me give you like a very quick lowdown on what are AI agents and how do they actually work and what typically AI agents do, so that you can really get a perspective and don't look at these things from just a tool standpoint, but understand the architecture, understand what's happening behind the scenes. If you're using Bluemail or Thunderbird on my client server, mm, see, they should have a tie-up with these tools. If not, you must be having an API key of Thunderbird or Bluemail that you're using. If you get an API key, Jignesh, then you can connect it to these tools. But you need to have a connector between these softwares. That's the thing. You can connect anything to anything in this world today, but you need to have a API. Okay. Let me just show you what AI agents are and how they actually operate and what they basically do. So video. Have a look at this, and then I will answer your questions.
Building systems that's reshaping how we think about software. We'll break down what they are, how they work under the hood, and how we can leverage them in our own projects. So what exactly is an AI agent? It's a helpful software assistant that can monitor what's happening around it, make smart decisions, and take actions to accomplish goals we set for it. But what makes them fundamentally different from traditional software? While conventional programs follow predetermined execution paths, agents actively monitor their environment through inputs and sensors, process information through reasoning engines, make decisions based on goals and available actions, take actions that modify their environment, and learn from feedback to improve performance. This represents a paradigm shift from imperative programming, where we tell software exactly what to do, to declarative goal setting, where we define objectives and let the agent determine how to achieve them. Modern AI agents are built on several foundational capabilities that give them their power. First, Agent operates across a spectrum of autonomy, from systems that merely recommend actions for human approval to fully autonomous agents that make and execute decisions independently. The engineering challenge lies in calibrating this autonomy for specific use cases, implementing proper guardrails, and building appropriate oversight mechanisms. Unlike stateless API endpoints that process each request in isolation, agents maintain persistent memory across interactions. This enables the handling of complex, multi-step tasks by storing conversation history in vector databases, maintaining state data in structured storage, tracking action results and environmental changes, and passing contextual information between reasoning steps. When we provide this stored context with each interaction, the agent builds upon previous steps rather than starting from scratch, enabling coherent, extended workflows. Most modern AI agents use large language models as their reasoning engines. These provide the natural language understanding, problem-solving capabilities, and knowledge representation needed to function effectively. But an AI agent isn't just an LLM. The model powers the reasoning, while the agent architecture creates the framework for action. What makes agents particularly useful is their ability to integrate with existing systems. They can execute code, call external APIs, interact with databases, and orchestrate multiple tools to complete complex workflows. When designing these systems, we focus on creating clean interfaces between the agent and its tools, making each component modular and maintainable. There are several common types of AI agents worth exploring. Simple reflex agents map inputs directly to actions, use if-then rules without memory. They are perfect for validation checks and monitoring alerts, where immediate response matters most. Model-based agent tracks world states with internal variables, allowing them to adapt to changing environments. Goal-based agents use pathfinding algorithms to chart action sequences that reach defined targets. Learning agents improve through reinforcement techniques, constantly adjusting their models based on performance feedback. Utility-based agents calculate outcome values using formulas and select the action with the highest expected payoff. This lets them weigh multiple factors when making decisions. When building AI agent systems, we have several architectural options. A single agent architecture deploys one agent as a personal assistant or specialized service. This works well for focused applications, but might struggle with complex challenges that span multiple domains. Multiple agent architectures coordinate specialized agents working together within a shared environment. Research agent gather information, planning agent develop strategies, and execution agents implement solutions. The technical challenge here is designing effective communication protocols between these agents. We might use shared memory spaces or message passing systems to orchestrate their interactions. Often the most practical approach is a human-machine collaborative architecture that integrates agent capabilities with human expertise. The agents provide analysis and handle routine execution, while humans make critical decisions and provide creative direction. We see this today in pair programming assistants that suggest code alongside developers, augmenting rather than replacing human capabilities. AI agents represent a fundamental evolution in how we build software systems. By understanding these patterns, we can move beyond traditional programming paradigms towards systems that reason, learn, and adapt to changing conditions. These approaches provide powerful new capabilities that can dramatically accelerate our work. If you like our videos, you might like our system design newsletter as well.
Yeah, this is just behind the scenes of how agents actually work. So agents are nothing but they are connected tools, talking to your internal system, internal tools that not helping everything. So you see, for personalization, typically, we need to kind of look at things in a better way. Now, when you start looking at these things, now what else can you do with AI? So, okay, like we're looking at AI, we're looking at data, we're looking at stuff, but then what is the real impact we're getting with it? Just to give you some perspective, AI can do a lot more things for you as compared to anything else. They can do a smart lead scoring. I can also give my data to AI and I can tell you, okay, if I have to pitch somebody, can you give me a lead score and tell me whom can I pitch next? What can I do about it? Let me show you how. Now I simply say, I simply go back to my chat GPT. I simply stop saying to AI. I'm a mutual fund advisor. I would like to, I wanted to look at this data and give me option on how to score leads over here and how to understand that whom should I push next. Can you give me a lead score on 1 to 10, like 10 being the highest where I can actually go and approach this client for upsell, 1 being the lowest where I won't upsell them at all. Can you build me a logic and lead score and give me a lead score for every lead right now, please? So now I'm telling AI, hey, you know what? Please act like a lead scorer for me. Take my data, look at my data, and act like a lead scorer agent. So see, they give me some logic, give them score, image of the premium pitch, cross sell, ship top up, and portfolio expansion. And it's okay. Okay, do this for entire sheet and help me with it. Now AI will do this for the entire sheet right now. And give me a lead scoring sheet. So I can now convert AI to a lead scorer. And actually give like a lead scoring for me automatically as well. Yes. Give me lead score, give me segment. I'm also asking ki, what should I do? Should I basically do like a, and what's the upsell opportunity? As in say, I want the action to be taken as per below sheet for my lead as well. So now it will give me an Excel sheet with the action to be taken for every client. So that I can know, okay, which client to go after, which client not to go after, where to waste time, where not to waste time. You can see over here. Once I get my new Excel sheet, see guys, upsell, tip top up, nurture and review, maintain relationship. Gives me all of these things very fast. Pretty amazing, everybody. Yeah. In terms of how to get things, how to look at these things. This is one option. Lead scoring. Next, I can also see before AI. Suppose the advisor used to call up 300 random clients, no conversion, waste of time. After AI, you know where to focus on, whom to talk to, whom not to talk to. And so it's like Google Maps. Instead of guessing routes, you exactly know what your destination is. Right? Now, also sometimes clients don't respond. Then you give generic messages, wrong timing, late follow-ups. Well, you can now use AI for this. So with AI, I can draft personalized WhatsApp messages. I can also look at timing optimization. I can also make emotional messages. I can do all these figures very well. Let me show you how. So I simply say, I want to draft WhatsApp messages, a quick WhatsApp note, giving like a quick tip to my clients, also helping them to understand that, what can I do. So can you give me one personal WhatsApp messages for first 10 clients of mine, please? So I'm asking AI to give me personalized WhatsApp messages for my every client right now. So now AI will do the hard work for me. And it will tell me, okay, for which client, what messages to put. So first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, whatever. So yeah, this is your WhatsApp message. Next, apart from this, okay, I can also sometimes if I do not know what to say, let's say I'm speaking with the client, I want a sales pitch for my teams. Now, pitch is also very, very important, right? Suppose just take a new NFO came up, and you want to basically try to do because these markets are down right now. And I do not know what to say to the client. You do not know what to talk to the client. Now, how do you utilize AI for that? Well, that's also where you can use AI very effectively. Let me now show you how can you ask to AI for a personal recommendation for your clients automatically. This is these things. How do we really go about doing that? Let's understand that. Okay. Once you come over here, once you can say to AI, I would like to write a note for my clients. And in this note, what I wish to do basically is talk about the current market turmoil in the India with recent Iran-Israel war and give investors confidence that India is poised for long-term growth. And why should you stay invested? And most importantly, if you have extra funds, why will it be a good time to deploy these funds in the market today? And what are the also the trends of FII and DII buying showing in the market right now? This is basically, currently how we are also able to ask AI to go research, figure out the narrative on the internet. After they've done that, then help us, with certain things. Since the recent human conflict, whatever the Iran-Israel conflict, have led to heightened volatility across global markets, including India. Sharp movement of crude prices, currency fluctuations, foreign investor outflows have understandably created uncertainty in short term. However, what's driving current market turmoil? Well, primary ticket is escalation of Strait of Hormuz, a critical route through which nearly 20% of the global supply flows. For India, there's been three key implications: rising crude oil prices, weakening rupee, and global risk aversion. FI and DII trends. Why India is before long-term growth? Why think investors crucial? Why this may be a good time to deploy capital? What should investors do right now? Final thoughts. Right. So if you see right now, I'm able to quickly build things up for myself and get things running up right now. That's also possible. So I can actually get research work done, pitches done through AI, which actually helped me to deploy and build confidence to my investors. Again, you can make scripts, you can make jargon simplifiers, you can make analogy builders. Right? You see, without AI, you're guessing what to say, when to call, who target, selling in dark. But with AI today, you're guided. You got more clarity, you got better timing, you got higher confidence in investors as well. In fact, people who are using AI are getting better conversions compared to anybody else. So the key when it comes to using AI, what changes consistent follow-up, number one. Start building relevant messages through AI, number two. Build trust, number three. And most importantly, increase conversions, number four. So this is basically, what I would say. And lastly, if you're somebody who forgets to follow up, well, you can also ask Gemini or Chat GPT to remind you to follow up as well. That's also possible. So what I can do is I can simply, you know, go to Gemini. Like in Gemini, every morning right now I have put a reminder system. Okay. Like I can simply tell AI, I want to send me a reminder every morning on client follow-up with three clients right now. One is Roshni, Sanket, and Ajay. Every morning, 8 o'clock, you should tell me a follow-up, and I'll also track my email and tell me whom I'm sending emails to, whom should I follow up with. So they'll actually go ahead. Sorry. Generally, the AI that I want your help in sending me follow-up reminder every morning at 8 a.m. My to-do list is follow up with Sanket, follow up with Rashmi. For example, now Gemini will start putting tasks for you, and see they give you two tasks automatically, and then they actually put this task in your Gmail accounts, in your Google Task account, and then they actually send you a reminder also of these tasks right now as well. Okay, that what should be done, how it should be done, and they actually send a reminder to you on this as well. So let me tell them. Yes, create them. So now I can simply just tell AI to create them for me. AI will go to my Google Task, it will generate task for me, and this task will be a part of my task list. See, tomorrow 8 a.m., tomorrow 8 a.m. So they also give me like a reminder, what should be done, whom to speak to, how to speak to, etc., etc., etc. Okay, that's also possible. So yeah, so I can also follow up with my clients using AI. So you need task for yourself. So this actually helps you to know have missed leads, have follow-up sequence, and also you can use AI.com and all those training your automations. So what does typically AI-powered sales funnel look like? So what you do is you simply start sending reminders to people via AI content. You simply use AI to enhance your content, make it better. You educate people, engage them, with your video, audio, which we've seen last couple of sessions already. You can get personalized messages for people, give them better decision support system. Finally, have action sequences. So to follow up with the sequences through AI in a better way. So this, my friends, is how we can utilize AI-based communication. Yes, that's what I had for the day, guys. I just want to say, do practice. I'm very prompts, practice, practice, and practice. The more you use it, the better it will be for you. So practice and use it and excel in your work, guys. Thank you.